and let's rock and roll. Right then, I played this in, what, a little over a week, I think? Maybe a week, actually, probably longer than that. Maybe a couple of weeks. But yeah, played Del Lago a little bit more last night, because I'm just a glutton for punishment. But haven't been hit by him yet. I should really keep a tally now. Hey, what's up, Ligma? Of how many times I've actually got him, no damage. It's quite a lot. So yeah, I'll keep chipping away at that. And we're definitely having another run at that this weekend. Now then. I think that was some update. Hopefully it hasn't broken Halo CE. Apparently, what's it called? Apparently Halo 2 is busted on the MCC as of the last update. It's almost like 343, you can't get anything right at the moment. Oh yeah, I remember. I had this shitty start, didn't I? No, get off that. Yeah, I forgot that this was my start. I do love the elite. Of course. Yeah. Time to torrent the MCC. Oops. Nice. There we go. That's the opener I wanted. Oh, why does this gun have to suck so much with such an amazing sound to it? Where's my stickies? Right on the D-pad for stickies. Alright, cool. But, yeah, there was on a positive Halo note, though, they did put out a video about Forge and how the scripting works in it. And man, that looks pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. You know, if they actually get around to releasing the fucking thing within the next, like, 6 months. That guy clearly skipped his Weetabix this morning. No, there isn't. Oh, the grunts make me laugh. That's right. You did not see me. Wow, I just got melted. Yeah, I could be getting this mixed up, but I swear, I mean, I need to. Yeah, let me let this guy turn around. You would think he'd wonder like who opened the door. We've got one more elite. There we go. Really need to bother swapping to the pistol. Hey, what's up, Jesdom? Yes! I gotta admit, Ligma, yeah, I did do a little bit of digging on Modern Warfare 2. It has got Spec Ops in it. Spec Ops is coming back.
The Covenant presence here is stronger than I anticipated.
Multiplayer-wise, I'm not really that fussed. But man, that looks pretty good. I'm not totally opposed to buying it. It's just, when you're not bothered about multiplayer, you know, like day one Call of Duties are kind of they're a tough sell. Spec Ops is great, but it's not got the longevity of multiplayer. But even so, like it does look really good. I gotta be honest. Like I am tempted to just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. Like I can buy it from YouTube money. That way, it's not like my money. Hey, also President. Yeah, they are. They're okay. Did you check Discord, by the way? Because I saw I'm gonna butcher his name. So the Sarah channel on YouTube. He posted a video about like a challenge run. Someone like challenged him to do. Wait, can you? Oh no, you can't. Oh no, of course. You can't hijack vehicles, can you? Stupid.
I didn't think there were any human forces left on this part.
Yeah, I'll get killed there. Yeah, and like the run is basically just you're not allowed to upgrade the shotgun, and yet from the sounds of the discussion, it seems like the person who brought it up,
weather patterns here seem
you know,
natural,
was like, yeah, this is a really hard run. I'm like, dude,
or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
How is that not a stick? I thought, yeah, like that's not much of a challenge run. Like, not being funny, but like it just isn't. Like,
Cortana to Fire Team Zulu. I read you. Fire Team Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position. We're on our way. Roger that.
Go away.
Make it quick.
Chief is just gonna hip thrust his way through this fight. But yeah, I'm gonna have another run, obviously this weekend at the no damage run. And I gotta admit, I'm on such a good streak of killing Del Largo no damage now. I'm feeling pretty good. I gotta be real. I'm feeling pretty good about the run this Saturday. Famous last words, maybe. Please don't splatter me. That would have been pretty funny, though. Hey, what's up, Disco? How you doing? Yeah, in the time it takes to actually swap to the pistol, like, you can just keep shooting the plasma pistol and kill them. Like, so. I'm gonna guess, I feel like RE4 only really has 3 truly challenging runs. No knife, no item case, and no damage. I don't know, honestly, I don't think no knife is actually that hard. If you are like a knife enthusiast like I am, you know, it's hard to go against your instincts to use the knife. But I don't think the run is actually... See, I mean, man, like, look, those guys can, like, literally machine gun that shit. Now, you see, if this was Halo 5, I could have ground pounded that guy. You just feel like a bit of a bully when you're killing grunts, though. You know? Like, they're so little. Little people first. I agree. Little people being the first to die. Oh yeah, there's Spec Ops elites here. Yeah, look at that guy thinking he's fucking clever. I see you down there. Where is he? Come on. Why is he not... Why are you not trying to hit me? Yeah, it still looks alright, doesn't it? This is the original graphics. But man, yeah, the anniversary does look good. I don't know. I think it's just if you watch any of that video that he posted, I feel like because it is just he's a much bigger channel, I feel like you know, he gets a lot more kind of, for lack of a better word, just morons in his stream and that. Because there was a guy in his stream, like in the chat, just who is clearly, I think, of the opinion he's rather good at the game, and you can just tell by his comments. It's like, yeah, you don't know this game like nearly as well as you think you do, and that's just very common, I think, these days. Just a bit you can stealth. Guess not. Oh shit. Wait, I don't know why, but I thought I was on red health for a second there, but I'm not. But I had half a mind to have a go at that run. Just for fun. But yeah, it's pretty much just a shot, like it's just a no shotgun upgrade run, and I feel like that's really not that difficult. You know, like at all. Ow. Weird hitbox. There we go. Right. Oh, knife only? Yeah, knife only, yeah. I mean, again, I'm pretty... Don't want to jinx it, but like I'm feeling very confident about that no damage run now. You know, there's I've got backups on backups. I've got, you know, strategies that I'm very comfortable in. You know, Del Largo really is like the last fucking piece of that puzzle. And I've got it to where I can, at most, I only have to deal with one post-dive mix-up. And on top of that, I do think the mistake I was making is, you know, after he was doing the dive, I wasn't attacking him. And I think that makes him more likely to do the shitty dive pattern. So there's that as well. Hey, what's up, Miles? Lasso. Oh, I would never fuck with Lasso. I did some Lasso missions in ODST and that, because you remember the daily challenges that were worth a ton of XP? I did do some Lasso runs for that. I honestly don't find that all that enjoyable. It's something that would require, you know, a ton of labbing. And I just can't be arsed. It feels like Del Largo was weirdly consistent after you stopped attacking him. Yeah, I found the opposite. I've spent a good, like, 2 or 3 hours, like, off-stream, literally just playing Del Largo over the past few days. And I haven't been hit by him once yet. So... take that for what you will, you know. Maybe it could be one of those things, you know. Maybe I just got extremely unlucky. Maybe that's all it was. Maybe I just got a really, really unlikely pattern, and it just happened twice in a row. Yeah, you know, not impossible. 50. Yeah, that's what baffled me too. Like, if that run was no death, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, the fact that like you can die 50, well, you can die 49 times. I think, you know, really. Yeah, this really does look pretty goddamn sharp, doesn't it? Wake up. Yeah, this is the bit you can, like, stealth. Which is cool. Die 49 times on sample, impossible. Because another thing that was interesting about that stream, the Novi 3 fight came up as like one of the hardest fights in the game. And I feel like depending on what you're actually trying to do in Novi 3, again, you know, you could always get fucked over. But again, I feel like the Striker TMP combo for that fight makes it, you know, pretty consistent. So, like to the point where you would only get hit if you, you know, if you like overextended or did something silly. So, okay, like real talk, Jackals are like worse than elites in this game. I forgot how deadly Jackals are. Yeah, fucking shield now. That's cute. That's a good noise. One thing I do love about the Halo 5, the Halo 1 pistol, sorry, in Halo 5 is just how chunky it is. Like, even in this, it's quite big, But in Halo 5, like, it's fucking huge. It's such a big gun. It's like a 50 cal pistol. Everything you can cheese for being real patient. Yeah, it can. I think that the difficulty of Novi 3, I think, kind of spills over from speedrunning. Because if you speedrun Novi 3, yeah, that's a whole different kettle of fish. Like, that is a hard-ass room. What the hell? Get off that. Ooh, a ghost. Oh shit. Is that an elite in there? Yeah. Oh, does that not? Alright. Ghosts are good, but their mobility is nowhere near as good. Halo 1, right. So yeah, that's a pretty different noise, isn't it? This is, OG. This still looks alright, you know. Obviously by modern standards, it's nowhere near as good, but like, this does not look bad by any, even like original graphics. Obviously, yeah, you can destroy vehicles, right? I know vehicles are invulnerable in multiplayer. Oh yeah, I forgot your vehicles have like a health bar. Are those Marines like doing anything other than fucking being a total waste of fucking space? Uh-oh. Don't even think about it. You bitch. You son of a... Where the fuck did he come from? Yeah, it is, yeah. On the 360, there was a bit of a delay in switching graphics. Like, it's so cool that it's literally just instantaneous on this one. Man, yeah, that was a GTA, but like, where the fuck did he come from? There we go. Yeah. Did he just... Oh, no. Missed. I'm kind of glad that the plasma pistol doesn't have a homing ability in this game, because I feel like it would. I knew that was gonna fucking run me over. I was trying to hijack that, but you can't do that in this game. Hey, what's up, man? They're just regular dudes. What do you expect them to do? I don't fucking know, man. Something. They're not, because they're not even good as cannon fodder. You know. Like, they're just, you know, they're supposed to be trained soldiers. A sack of potatoes would be more effective. Like, you could at least hurl that at them with great speed. Ooh. That's rocket launcher ammo, so you would assume there is a rocket launcher around it. No, you know what, actually, this motherfucker can cease to live. Can you get up there? I can't remember. There we go. Alright. But, yeah, I've played a lot of Del Largo over the past few days. Begrudgingly. But it has been good, though. Because I feel much better about that fight now. Thank you. This Wraith driver must have been having some of Ryu's moonshine. Man, yeah, the vehicle physics in Halo 1, man, are like... Dude, really? Like, he didn't... He missed me at, like, fucking 10 feet away, but then got me at that far. Yeah, where's the rocket? I know that there is a rocket launcher around here somewhere. Get out of that. Ah, is that it? I think that is it. Ooh, my word. There is a sniper rifle. Gotta say, Halo does have some good rocket launchers. Oh shit, I was totally blind. I didn't do that. I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. We will see. We'll just, you know, it's not guaranteed by any means, but I at least feel a lot better about Del Largo. Yeah, that's weird, that is, isn't it? That he just tanked that fucking rocket launcher. But at least I know now it's not worth buying one on him. I'm just gonna, you know, just going to, what's it called? How the fuck are you not dead? Dude, he didn't even drain his... Wow, that didn't even drain his shield. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. I've never actually tested if a rocket launcher is a guaranteed kill on a JJ. I just always just assumed it would be. For some reason. You can't... Yeah, you can't drive wraiths. Yeah, I just thought you can't drive wraiths. I don't know. I don't know. Right, I'm gonna just grab that rocket launcher and we'll get the ghost. Yeah, the only problem with that is you lose out on a lot of kills if you RPG the first turret guy. You lose out on a really, really big amount of kills if you do that. And I do want like as many kills as possible on that run. I really do. That was really close. Oh my god. Man, that takes a while to... Man, no EMP on the vehicles. That's no good. That's no good. I don't know. I think it just changes the spawn pattern. I guess it's similar to how you know, in the lava room, if you just kill the third guy on the dragon breath thing, all those other guys don't turn up. I guess it's just similar to that in a way. Fuck you. You just get a lot less spawn. And, you know, I'm all about the murder on that kill-all run. See what I mean? Like, look at this. Like, you fucking Marines. Like, you are so dumb and useless and shit. Like, they literally have 3 shots on them there. And they're just standing there being fucking useless. There we go. You see that, like, blatant back-to-back burst, which, like, you should not be able to do. Alright, that's one. That's gonna kill me. Actually, I think the jackals are what killed me there. I mean, what's the backstory of the Salvadors? This Wraith is being, like, a surprisingly big problem. Well, I say that. The fact that, you know, these useless twats can't even kill, like, 1 jackal. It really doesn't help. See, they could at least, you know, they could at least, like, draw some fire here. You know what, I actually am going to grab that. I'll come back for my pistol. Really? There we go. How did that not kill him? I don't remember enemies being this tanky. There we go, right. rockets here. Again, this one thing I do miss from Reach is that sniper rifles are super good against vehicles. I feel like that should have hit, but I don't know. Did I grab those rockets? No. Is that just an invisible wall? Motherfucker's still not dead. The arc on that is so deceptive. You're like, oh, that's not going to hit me, and then bang, you just get fucking nailed by it. I'm guessing all these Marines are dead. Of course. Useless sacks of shit. Is that more sniper rifle out there? Oh! Oh! Yeah, I don't think it really does anything in Halo 1, does it? How was that? How was none of, like... Okay, the first one, maybe. But, like, the next two... How was none of them a fucking headshot on that guy? Finally. There we go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you don't need any explanation. Never see a Verdugo ever again. My favorite thing about Verdugo is, you know when you fight Salazar, and the giant plant thing, like, picks up the second Verdugo, is the look on his face. The way he looks down, and he's, you know, almost say, hey, yo, I didn't sign up for this. No, 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 no. I don't know, like, how much ammo is that? Yeah, that's actually, yeah. Well, actually, I don't know. Sniper rifle, or... rocket launcher. Yeah, he's definitely he's not down with the cause, you know what I mean? He's not down with the cause for that. He's like, fuck this shit. There we go. Oh. That's my car. Don't touch my car. That's right, run away. I love the melee on the rocket launcher, it's so good. Bitch. I feel like a warthog's really all that useful. Fuck 'em, man. Jackals are, like, top tier in this game. Ooh, a tank. See what I mean? Do you need any more proof of how stupid Marines are? There is a tank here. Okay, which for some reason I could not get in despite, like, mashing B. There is a tank, and they're like, we are just going to shoot them with our really small guns. You know what I mean? They're so dumb, man. There we go. I actually might just get melted here. No, why aren't you running away like you did last time? There we go. Rocket melee as well. Well, if you hit him in the back, anything's a one-hit kill. But I believe the rocket melee does do more damage than the others. Even the flood. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Even the flood have got the brains to use a fucking tank. I'm only not killing him because that's Sergeant Johnson, and I like Sergeant Johnson. I don't mind the rest of them. The rest of them can die. Fuck off. Man, that's a long cooldown on that, though. Oh yeah, it's different in Halo 1, isn't it? Is Johnson... Oh, Johnson's dead. Well, you know, waste not. Thank you. That's more worth it than... Well, I have like 4 rockets, I think. So. He is, yeah. He's more useful in subsequent ones though, because he's invincible. In Halo 1, he's not. In Halo 1, he can be killed. That's right. You should have stayed home today, fucker. I remember this was one of the most, like, I don't know if it was shocking is the word, but surprising moments to me when I first played this game was that, you know, it's like, oh, you can just drive a tank. I'm totally gonna die here. Man, you still get fucking melted even in a tank. Yeah, that was really surprising the first time I played this. I was like, yep, they're just gonna let you straight up have a tank. Yeah, I hate the way they, I hate the way they do the vehicle, the tank in Halo 1. Your aiming is how you steer. Which is just, I think, kind of dumb. You kind of do need, like, a second person on the turret, really. Come on, don't kill me. That was close. A checkpoint would be nice. Still got 2 wraiths to kill. There we go. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, you can actually do that in this. You don't have to have someone on the machine gun turret. What? Oh my god. Fucking hell. I forgot about that bat. Yeah, that's why I, like, a checkpoint would have been nice there. I forgot about the Banshee. Because you can only, like, retreat in a straight line, which is not, you know, not the most optimal. And it's also really annoying just how badly the jackals just fucking melt your vehicle. I just thought, yeah, we're gonna snipe them. Where's that turret? What did you say? Fuck off.
Everyone placed their tanks to defend the entrance to the tunnel.
There we go. It's weird how, like, the jackals are genuinely more threatening than a tank. Right, where's that ghost? Oh, did he go and... Can we talk about that stick for a minute? Can someone clip that? Sorry, but that was a pretty good grenade. Like, y'all gotta admit. That was a pretty good nade right there. That was a top tier sticky. Right, please don't kill me and let me go back and get my tank. Because this is actually a really good... This is really good here. They always remind me of the big bugs in Starship Troopers. Please don't hit me. Alright. Checkpoint. Come on. Come on, there is nothing happening. Where's my checkpoint? I blame you for this. I just don't get a checkpoint. This level is very long, yeah. You can steal his Spartan laser, yeah. you gotta be kidding me. Alright. How did that... Come on. Oh, I forgot there's hunters here. This is a really bad idea, but... They're dead. Fuck. Eat shit. Checkpoint! Yay. Nice. Nice. Hey, thanks for clip miles. I did see that it has been done. I haven't actually watched the run yet. I do want to make time for that at some point. I would like to watch that full run. I really would. But I just haven't got around to it yet. Yeah, say that it's vehicles again in vehicles in Halo 1 I don't think are as good as like your memory tells you, like, if that makes sense. Like, they're okay, but they're definitely not, like, vehicles definitely got a lot better in Halo 2. Got him. Get off that turret. And unless we're talking multiplayer, I think that the Wraith is by far the better tank out of the two. Like, in multiplayer, the Scorpion for sure, I think is better. Get out the I was trying to get out of the tank. But in story mode, like, I'll take a Wraith over a tank, over a Scorpion any day. The mortar is just so much better. The fact that you can just shoot it from behind cover. Are there any mythical runs in different games that you can think of? Not off the top of my head. I guess it kind of it depends on like how into a game you get, I suppose, because you only really kind of hear about those, you know, when you're like super into said game, you know. And even then, like, not necessarily, because you know, there's I still think the no item case run, for example, in RE4 is one of the hardest challenge runs you can do in that game. And yet hardly anybody knows about that, because it's just not what's popular. You know, shit, I thought I had my shield. Speedruns are what are popular in RE4. You know, that game is almost a speedrun game at this point, and I think, yeah, speedruns are great, but there's a ton of other shit you can do in RE4 that is, like, insanely difficult. So it's a shame that, like, speedrunning has kind of almost cannibalized, like, RE4 as a game. Like, all people really know it for is speedrunning. And, you know, speedruns for it, super fun to watch. They are. They are really fun. I did finish Yushi's run today. His new record, and man, there are some close calls in that run. But it is very fun to watch. Oh, we have more rockets. Oh, more sniper rifle ammo. Nice. Cool, I totally forgot all this shit was here. This shoots a little bit... Is that just on the new graphics? Yeah, I feel like on the newer graphics, that shoots a little bit to the right. Whereas, yeah, on old school, like, that's dead on. Weird. Yeah, there is. No merchant speedruns are pretty cool, though. I know that is getting a little bit more traction. Man, you see the way he just, like, stood there and was like, you fucking what? Did you just shoot me? What a boss. And challenge runs are always what gravitated me to RE4. I remember way back when, on the old Game FAQs boards, it was when the no merchant run was first mentioned, because when you've only completed, you know, when you've only completed RE4 a couple of times, the idea of never using the merchant is like, that's impossible. And it's not really that hard, you know? Yeah, no merchant was the first one I did, yeah. And from there on, I thought, man, because I think no merchant is like one of the most essential challenge runs in RE4, but it's not that bad. I don't feel like, as long as you like take it slow. Get out of the tank. Get out of the tank. Get out of the tank. Yeah, as long as you take it really, really slow, I don't think it's that difficult of a run. Alright. Okay, I got one of them. Oh, there's an elite here, right? I fucking knew that was good. God damn it, I fucking knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to classic here. I don't like how that affects my sniper rifle so much. Yeah, that too. I feel like the guns are just straight up more accurate. Hello. Nice. Yeah. When you're sniping, don't use the new graphics. Yeah, look at that. That's dead on, and yeah, that's good. Yay, I got an achievement. Even though, like, got every fucking achievement in this game, but it's still broken. Nice. That's definitely sniper ammo. Okay, is it me or does that actually look better in the old graphics? The sniper rifle. Look at the sniper ammo. Like, I feel like that actually looks better in the old graphics. No, where's your friend? Yeah, it is. No merchants, not too bad. I think, I mean, you can do, like, some crazy runs. I mean, there's some crazy knife runs on YouTube. There really is. There's some insane knife runs on YouTube. But the thing with a lot of those is that they always tend to cheese certain fights. Like, they essentially skip fights. And I don't like doing that. I think, you know, it's like that. There is a run out there. It is still a really good run. But it's the knife only, like, while entirely at red health run. But he skips the cabin fight. I think he skips the minecart, if I remember rightly. You know, and I think they're two of the probably the trickiest fights to do under those circumstances. So, you know, it's like why bother doing it at that point? I guess is my point. Pistols only, no nades, did increase my health with yellow herbs. It's funny, I didn't really, on my first few playthroughs, mentioned this before, I just used to sell grenades. I just used to look at grenades like they were money. I never used to use them, except flashbangs on parasites. And I think part of what's made Chapter 5 so much more consistent is I'm just keeping all my grenades, pretty much, for that chapter. And, like, the incendiaries make the Wrecking Ball room fight super easy. The grenades make Sadler, like, literally free, because I can just stun lock him for the... I don't even have to deal with the quick time event on the bridge. It's, like, grenades are super useful in that run. If I ever feel like being, a complete masochist, I might... You know, who knows, man? I might do that. Once I get the no save, no damage kill all run, might do it and you know, put some extra limits on it, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, no grenades. You see that guy's plasma pistol? Just fly right across the room. Did you already beat the first flood level? No, I haven't come across the flood yet. No. I think I found that out first try, just by fluke. You know, I just threw a flashbang when there were parasites out, and I thought, oh, would you look at that? It kills a parasite. That was one of those things that way back when, on the GameFAQs era, there was a thread for that, like, every fucking day. It was like, flashbangs kill parasites in one hit, and every single thread was like, yes. Like, everyone knows that now. Like, you can stop making threads about it. We know. It is a really cool trick. That didn't kill any of those other two. Like, the blast radius is a lot smaller. I love how far these plasma pistols are going when I'm killing these guys. Could just be me, but I feel like the newer graphics like alter the blast radius of that. So, but yeah, you know, I want to get the run first, you know, properly before we start talking crazy and start talking about ways to make it even more challenging. You know, let's get the run first, then we can start talking about that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna keep practicing Del Lago. You know, practice makes perfect, as they say. Man, the machine gun turret really is just, like, fucking useless. I thought I saw a wraith out here. What a toy wraith. There we go. Okay. Go away. So, I mean, like, look at the fucking spread on that. Like, what the fuck? I played this with OG graphics. I mean, it doesn't look terrible with OG. It definitely doesn't, like, you know, the poly counts definitely aren't there, but I think what you can really tell is the lighting in the new engine. Like, you can really see that, like, you know, the way they just obscure the lighting and use fog to make it look better than it is, whereas when you swap to that, it's like, this actually just does look pretty good. So, anyway, where the hell am I going? Ah! You flipped your own vehicle, you dummy. Yeah, I think it's this way. Oh. There be a hunter. You know, it's probably safer to actually just snipe these guys. Would you kindly, come and try and hit me? Okay, I'm a bit far away. I'm a bit far away from my tank than I'd like to be. There we go. Look at this wise guy. I do like that sniper rifle noise, though. It's pretty chunky. It's pretty chunky. So they don't spawn at day. Flashbangs aren't UV, are they? No, I guess it's just. Maybe it's just, you know, such an intense burst of light. You know, that they're like, oh my god! Can't deal with it. Oi, don't shoot me. Hunters are such a joke in the first game. Like, just one pistol round. Nice. It's a weird thing to prefer, but I really prefer the old school HUD. You know, like you look at the old, I don't know, I really prefer the old HUD. Wait, was that a Banshee? I could have swore I heard a Banshee just now. I knew it. How was that not a hit? This thing really does overshoot, doesn't it? Like, crazy. There we go. Get fucked. That was another really cool moment the first time I played this. Because I always just assumed, oh, you know, they'll never let you fly one of those. And yet, they totally do. Uh-oh. That might kill me. Ah, you fucker. I think I did get a checkpoint there. It takes fucking ages to get out of the tank. Like... Alright, mop these guys up here. This level is long, isn't it? Right. He's dead. Apart from Del Largo and one or two other bits, no damage runs with extra limitations really not that crazy. It's not, but I think it's just when you put in the no save thing, you know. That's because it's the length of the run. That's one thing that's still not, you know, free is I can do the chapters fine, but I haven't gotten to chapter 5 yet on a real run. And it does, you know, it's like if you were a robot, it's no problem, you know. Because you just have no emotion, so you don't worry about... You're not worried, whereas when you're 5-6 hours into an actual run, that's a very different kettle of fish. Same as the like single segment chapter stuff for NGB. You know, chapter 15, when you can save after every fight, no damage, is piece of cake. When you're 25 minutes in and you're having to dodge, you know, like Niche fireballs, it's like, ooh, okay. You know, that's a different ballgame. There we go. It shoots well above where those markers are. So. But we'll see. You know, I'm gonna definitely have another run at it on Saturday, maybe Sunday, and I've got Friday and Monday off next week. I would like to get it this weekend. I'm feeling pretty good about it this weekend, but it would be kind of fitting to get that run. On my birthday. That was close. Although I don't know, like I really want to do that. I really want to do that mission mode stream on my birthday, so I don't know if I'll actually do RE4 then. Get in the tank! God damn it! Sure what that guy's plan is there. He's just running into the jaws of death. You know, I actually think if I'd have tried to kill him with the turret, I think I would have just gotten... I'd just get killed. Get off that. I swear this thing's more accurate if you don't have the new graphics on. Did I get a checkpoint? I did, yeah.
I thought the Covenant had eliminated all the Marine forces in this area.
That's a shame they didn't. Can you just drive down here? Oh, if only that had have landed on them. How fucking amazing would that have been? I mean, just I actually would have died from laughing if I'd have just landed on them there. That would have been just the greatest thing ever.
Showtime!
That would have been so fucking funny. I'm almost tempted to reload the checkpoint to try and land on them. Look at that guy just like full autoing the sniper rifle. Yeah, I actually don't think the tank is gonna be. Yeah, okay, I have to try it. Come on, like, come on, please land on them.
The Covenant had eliminated
so
all
good.
the Marine forces in this area.
Yeah, I do think Del Largo is worse than Novi 3 though. Coming in. Yes, I did. I got one. I got one. I killed myself, but I did get one.
I thought the Covenant had eliminated all the Marine forces in this area.
I did get one. Coming in. Oh no. Oh well. I did get one. Annoying. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. It seems like annoyingly enough, they're pretty good at moving out of the way of that. They're not good at doing fucking anything else, but...
I thought the Covenant had eliminated all the Marine forces in this area.
Alright, we'll try one more time. If I had the Wraith, it'd be great. I could just boost off here. Coming in. I got one. What the fuck did you just say to me?
Anybody else hear that? Covenant dropship inbound. Take cover.
Do not speak. I like this track. This is a good track. Whoops. My finger slipped. Okay, that didn't turn him against me, so. And let's be real here, you know, that sniper rifle is going to be far more useful in my hands. That dropship's just going to melt me. Alright, we've got an elite coming. The old Halo music really is good. It really is. Okay, nice. Right, we've got hunters around here. Yeah, I really want to actually just smush all of them. Ooh, there's Camo. Is he still alive? No, I don't think it was that him. Wait, hang on. Where's the guy that died with the sniper rifle? Ah, there it is. Not very much. Ooh, there's still ammo left in that. In the rear. In the rear. No health back. Nice. Whoa! Forgot. on old graphics, camo not nearly as effective. Man, that's a lot of plasma crystal around. Man, they run so much quicker than you. Yeah, this music, this is like one of my favorite tracks from Halo 1. Come on, you fuckers. Yeah, was that your friend? Good. There we go. Yeah, that's a good graphics now. Yeah, this game's still pretty good, right? Even though I do think it's not the best of the originals, but it's still pretty goddamn good. They made a pretty good game here. Whoa. Seriously, like, it's actually more accurate in old graphics. Whoa, that's a lot of dudes. I'll give you what. If he was still there, I would just like to point out that that would have hit him. Probably shouldn't actually focus on him, really. Fuck. Ah. Get behind. Get out from there, you bitch. Now. Yeah, I mean, Legendary is no joke. Although I do feel like in the first game, at least, Legendary it's harder in some ways just because of how, like, there are certain things that you can't do which you can in other games that make it like a lot more manageable. Like I think one of the biggest things is just the plasma pistol. I just got run over. The plasma pistol burst, like not homing in on this game, makes it a lot harder. I did not see that ghost. Sit down. Okay. I think Halo 2 is harder. Halo 2's got some nasty, some very nasty choke points in it on Legendary. I mean, if anyone is up for co-op, let me know. I'll happily play some co-op. But I just can't really give you a very accurate... I can't give you, like, a super precise time. Yeah, here we go. I need to take out the grunts first, because... they're stopping my double taps on the others. Oh, fuck. Must have been a grenade there. Are the enemies smart on Legendary? Yeah, they are. They will evade you a lot more, and they're a lot more accurate. As you can count, that's one thing you can see with the plasma rifles and that. Like, they just do not fucking miss ever. And you get melted so fast on this mode. I really feel like the guns are more accurate on old graphics. Is that just me, or...? What? Oh, yeah. Fuck you. I pressed the wrong button there. That's a good one, too. I see you trying to be fucking clever. God damn it. Yeah, see, stuff like that, like, I can't pop out and finish him off because the grunts will just melt me. I think there's more sniper ammo down bottom as well. There we go. Checkpoint, nice. Okay, I already tried that because I had the checkpoint. Yeah, they also do that, yeah. Yeah, Marty O'Donnell is original Halos. That said, I do still think the later ones have some good music. Like, I really like Halo 4's main theme. I think that's a great track. Right. You motherfucker. Uh-oh. Get away from me. just gonna... Oh, there's 2 ghosts there. Damn, okay. Alright. Halo is some good shit. You should play it. I don't want to drop a bomb on you or anything, but it's pretty good. Oh no, he already got to the ghost. Man, I definitely need to go back and get my sniper ammo refilled here. One thing that irritates me in this game on the higher modes, though, is how good the Needler is, like, against you. And yet, the Needler, when you have it, is absolutely garbage. And yet, against you, it's insanely powerful. Oh, there's a health pack here. Oh, there's 2 health packs here. Right. That was a bit risky, to be fair. Okay. Is this another Just You Base I'll take? Halo is a good game. Yes, it is. The most based opinion ever. Halo is pretty good. Get off that. Alright. I'm dead. No, leave me alone. That's that fucking Banshee, isn't it? Piss off, man. I love how there's like a ton of assault rifle ammo here. Oh shit. No, get out. Oh my god. The splatter physics in Halo 1, man, are fucking ridiculous. Like, you can full pelt somebody and yet, like, and it not kill them, and yet that can happen and you get run over. Like, that was annoying because that was actually a pretty good run. So... That's how I know. That's how I will know when I have made it. You know? When I can just put up a hot take video and just make a load of money off that. That'll be the day. Yeah, you fuck off. You go back and grab, because there was some more sniper rifle ammo back here, if my memory serves. Boom. And there is a rocket launcher. This guy is being very... If he can come in close again, that'd be... Yeah, also, like, no lock-on on the rocket launcher. Like, you kind of miss that as well. In Halo 2, you can lock on. Although, not in Halo 3. But you have the Spartan laser in Halo 3, so... Where the fuck is he? Yep. I don't really want to use the sniper ammo for this, but... Just don't Banshee bomb me. That's him taken care of. Yeah, you have the missile pod too, which is really good. I do love the laser, the Spartan laser. Oh, that's such a good weapon, man. That's such a fun weapon. Right then. I am suddenly aware that I didn't get a checkpoint, so I gotta be careful here. Fall on me! That would have been pretty funny, but I would have been annoyed. Oh, I got him. Nice. Alright. Let's have some vehicular transport here. Although, yeah, no, actually, no. Let's not, because that's practically dead. There we go. Nice. I was trying to read the fucking... How rude. I was trying to read what it said on the rocket launcher there. I am surprised I didn't get killed though. It's called a rocket to the fucking face. There we go. Oh! How the fuck is he not dead? Alright, fuck off. There was a lot more rockets back here, and there was another health pack, so... I'm gonna go grab that shit. Man, this level is long, isn't it? Yeah, that's another, like, slightly irritating thing about the Halos on their highest difficulty. The rocket launcher, like, is a pretty shit weapon. Because normally in a shooter, you would think, oh, a rocket launcher, like, that's got to be really good, right? No. Apart from super, like, specific parts, you don't really want a rocket launcher. There we go. It can hold a lot more ammo in this, though, which is good. 5 minutes about the church. Yes, I do. Tell me all about it. Tell me all about the great journey. You know what? I don't know. Because of the sniper rifle, I'm just going to play in old school graphics for a little bit. Wait, is that a dude? I love that it tells you, like, distance to target in the scope. Does it do that in, I need something alive. I can't remember if it does. Well, the prophets all get fucked, so... they get what's coming to them. Punk. This is oddly satisfying music to just go around and, like, assassinate everybody to. Turn around, you. That was a good noise. Quiet. Die quietly. Don't wake up your people. Really? That's not a kill? Fuck. The fuck? That wasn't... I thought that killed him. Alright. That was, I'll say, this bit, if you, like, fuck up the stealth, can get hectic. Are you okay there, buddy? You seem to be panicked. Allow me to settle your nerves with a bullet to the face. Here we go. Can you concentrate about best of genres? Why do you enjoy the games like this? You know what a better way to describe it would be? I think pace is not, like, pace is probably the wrong word to describe combat. I think a better way would be methodical. How methodical is a game's combat? This game's combat is slow, yes, but it is very methodical. There's a lot of strategy and forward thinking required to do well. And I think that's more of a, like, that's a better way to describe a game's combat. Like, Doom Eternal's is faster paced, but it's still very methodical. If your combat isn't methodical, if you don't really have to think, then, you know, it's not very enjoyable for me. Speed is less important than, you know, how many, like, what decisions are you asking of me? What, you know, what am I supposed to be doing here? Speed is nice, like, when a game is, like, really fast-paced and methodical, you know, that's meat with gravy. But you need the methodical part, because again, like, Shadow of Rome is, like, ranks very highly among action games for me, and that is an extremely slow-paced game. Like, that's a very slower pace of combat. And I think a lot of that just comes from you have to play the game the way the game is. And I think that's where Mayo kind of falls short on most of his criticism, like, on other games, to be perfectly honest. He just refuses to accept that a game is designed a certain way, and then is frustrated because he can't play it the way, like, he wants to. And I think, yeah, like, I can understand that, but at the end of the day, like, if every single game played the same way, like, games would be pretty boring, wouldn't they? If you only had, you know, drafts and chess, then it's kind of boring. Sometimes you want Monopoly. Or Risk. I didn't know there was another elite left. Where the fuck is that guy? So, but I mean, there's situations like that, you know, that was pretty hectic. And you still have to think, okay, what can I do here? I have grenades, I have rockets, I have a sniper rifle. What's my optimal pattern here? Like, a rocket is good at close range, but there's risk because it's splash damage. Sniper rifle is a lot safer, but it's slower, and it can only hit like 1 to 2 enemies at a time, and it doesn't stagger them. The explosions also stagger the enemies that it doesn't kill. So, you gotta use it all, man. Where was that pistol? There was a pistol around here somewhere. You have to think, and that's the main thing, really. If you don't have to think, it's why I don't think Dynasty Warriors is as fun as Ninja Gaiden. Dynasty Warriors is still fun. It's a fun game, but it's not fun for the same reasons that, you know, NG is. There we go. I knew there was a pistol around here. Getting a bit low on ammo here. Yeah, it really does. Say, like, even original graphics, it still looks alright, man. Yeah, I think the only thing you really get here is like textures and poly counts, but I don't know. There is a. I keep thinking that's an elite standing up. It's good. Got tons of stickies. And stickies are top tier. Yeah, I think everyone gets lost here. At least one time or another. Nice. Why are these all sleeping though? Like, why are they all sleeping on the job? No, you did not see me. Hey, what's up, Jim? It's going well, thank you. And on the subject of, like, when people complain about this game, it's one thing I noticed, like, seeing Mayo's play of this, is, and it's something that does take quite a bit of time to really get used to, is how to make, like, proper use of your grenades. grenades in this game are so important, and if you're not using them properly, like doing legendary without grenades, for example, would be very, very difficult. And I think if you're not like super into Halo, like you don't really think about how to use your grenades. Like they're good for damage, they're good for crowd control, they're good for stagger, they're good for splitting up groups of enemies. You know, the damage they deal is almost secondary. Like that's a nice bonus, but everything else they do is also super important. How did none of those guys drop a plasma pistol? I mean, bruh. Alright, well, I mean, this is better than nothing. Anything's better than a gun with no ammo in it. That's true. It's true enough. I don't like that you can pick up, like when you, I swear it might be a later Halo thing, but when you drop a weapon with no ammo in it, in like future Halos, it just disappears. There we go, that's what I want. Right, this should be a camo elite if my memory serves. See, they were trying to be sneaky. And you can flush them out with nades. Well. Ooh, that was close. I felt for sure he was going to kill me there. There's nothing worse than killing like a whole bank of elites and then just getting killed by like one fucking grunt. Fucking hero. These guys are heavy sleepers, yeah. Was Mayo not caring too much about to use grenades? Honestly, Mayo is kind of trolly in a lot of his reviews. He seems to deliberately just like play games wrong just to get a rise out of people that like them. Which is, you know, it gets you views, but it makes you look kind of dumb. You know? Like, Halo is a very simple game. And, yeah, like, to play it and just, like, not really use your grenades effectively, I think, yeah, you know. That almost seems intentional. Because, like, you know, like, his most popular videos are the videos where he just has, like, a really, like, contrarian, like, a contrary opinion to the, you know, the popular opinion. And, like, by far, they are his most popular videos, you know? Fuck off. Alright, it's tempting to grab that. I can't remember what's coming up here, though. I think and again, that's fine, but I feel like once you hang your hat on that, because like the last couple of times I've actually checked on Mayo's channel, like his views have gone down quite a bit, and there's a lot of people starting to like really pick apart some of his videos. I like it, it's short people first, I think that one is, but I shot him and he started talking. Nice. Checkpoint. Because I think there was at least more than one like video responses to his style video, because his style video is pretty bad. Like, there's just a lot of flat out wrong information in that video, and again, that's the problem when you hang your hat on that. It's like, you know, if you're going to talk about this stuff from, you know, and hang your hat on being in depth, like your information better be right. And when it's not, you know, it just looks really bad. But that's why I don't really bother doing that stuff, to be honest. It's just just not worth it. Like, the amount of work that is involved. Oh, okay, there must have been another grenade around there. Yeah, they did, yeah. I didn't watch that because, like, something that's just out and out, like, trashing somebody, like, I'm not interested in watching that. Because all those videos are, I mean, I've not looked, but I'm guessing, there's just a lot of people just, like, insulting people back and forth in them. And I think, yeah, like, you can just keep it about the game, and if someone is wrong about the game, fair enough, but, you know, that's not what people do, is it? You know, people don't do that. That's not how people conduct themselves online. That's why we can't have nice things. Man, the fucking delay! Hang on, I gotta try something here. The delay on shooting 2 rockets is ridiculous. Can you do this? No, you can't even, like, swap. Yeah, you can fire 2 rockets, like, super quick. Hey, what's up, Fredo? If you don't like your style of Elden Ring, why are you playing it? I mean, again, I don't know the whole story on that, but there's nothing wrong with trying games that you don't normally like. But, you know, like, going into a game you don't like, and then, you know, that would be like me, like, I mean, because I still actually want to get back to Warhammer. The RTS game, that's like me playing an RTS game, a genre I don't typically like, but then being like, why can't I, like, shoot in first person in this game? This game sucks. You know, it's like, well, no. Like, it's the whole point of these games. You know, you still have to go in open-minded to what that game wants you to do and wants you to understand. It just seems like there's a lot more in that these days, and it's what really made me move away from it all, because so much of game discussion in this day and age, media discussion actually, it's not just games. So much of media discussion is just shitposting these days. It's all it is. It's either people shitposting about someone else that's not good, or doesn't get it, or people shitpost, or those people shitposting about it that don't get it or are not good, and have no interest in actually, I don't want to say getting good, but they have no interest in, like, educating themselves on the game or the film they're talking about. Media discussion online is fucking worthless almost at this point. Because it's just all, like, total binary shit. Despite so many people that are into it, like, wanting, you know, claiming to want the opposite. Nah, you don't. Like, not really. I think that was a direct hit and that didn't kill him. And as, you know, as someone who really enjoyed doing that for a long time, it's a shame that it's got that way. Because, like, I mean, I say reading, people don't fucking write anymore. But, you know, reading, like, a well-researched and well-thought-out piece about, you know, a particular thing that you either like or don't like can be very enjoyable. You know, it's good to, like, read something very articulated. You don't get that anymore. You just get, like, single-take videos of someone just spewing shit. And that's it. That's all you get now. But I've gone wrong with it. It seemed like Vincent not ready to enjoy it, but it was a combination of his worst moments, not the whole picture. Yeah, I mean, that again is, you know, take that with a grain of salt, you know. Could you cut the rehash what issues you found with this style video? The easiest way to, apart from the fact that, like, there's a lot of wrong info in it, just straight up, like, a lot of the stuff he says about DMC, a lot of the stuff he says about every game, aside from Ultra Kill, because I haven't played Ultra Kill, is just flat out wrong. So there's that. Like, you know, that doesn't help. But it's mainly like it falls very victim to, like, this is my opinion, but I'm putting it forward as fact. And that's a huge problem. And the style systems in the games he mentions, like, if you understand how they work, they do push you into learning their game more. But because he's, like, almost going into it with he's going into it with his mind made up that it's useless, he's not even looking for it, you know? It's like you know, it's a really good example. It's like, you know, if you gave someone, like, a Where's Wally puzzle, but told them Wally wasn't in it, they wouldn't look for him. But if you gave him and didn't tell them that, they would look for him. and the style breakdown is kind of like that. Because I mean, his like points on NG are completely wrong, and I think, man, like all you had to do was like Google, you know, Ninja Gaiden high score run, and you probably would have found my video explaining how that works. And yet, he mentions things that, you know, don't affect style, that, like, oh, you know, this is how you get a better rank in NG, and I think, no, it isn't. like, that has nothing to do with your style, Mio. His comments on DMC, again, not very accurate. And ironically enough, like, the one he really pins his hat on is God of War. And while, yeah, doing higher combos in God of War gets you more money, it's not the best way to get money. The best way to get money is to freeze everything with Medusa's Gaze on a high combo. And I don't know if I still have my stream archive of that, but dig up my stream archive for proof of that. Like, if you're doing, like, high combos, like, you're not getting anywhere near as much money as if you just do Medusa's Gaze on shit. And you would think, you know, like, for as much as, like, he champions God of War's system, he would know that. So again, you know, it's like, just do your homework, son. Do your homework. And... what the fuck is that? Oh, is that a Spec Ops Elite? I'm gonna say it's a plasma rifle, which just hit me there. And that's what bugs me the most about those kinds of videos. Is when, you know, like, well, in my opinion, 2 + 2 is 8. It's like, that don't fucking matter, mate. That's not right. It's just, it's annoying, man. It's like, a good example, when people are like, oh, you know, like, RE4 doesn't work because you can't move and shoot at the same time. It's like, no, it does, as long as you understand that, you know, the game is designed with that in mind. So what that means is you need to pick your points of engagement a lot more carefully because you cannot move and shoot. The game isn't hard because you cannot move and shoot. The game is hard because you are not accepting that that is how the game is made, and you're trying to play it like a game where you can move and shoot. Okay, that guy, like, just fucking... Did I get him? It's that hunter, like, just fucking sniping me. Turn around, goddammit. And humans are really different characterization of Kratos, I believe. I mean, to be honest, like, yeah, and honestly, his stuff about God of War narratively, I do agree with. He makes some very good points about God of War, narratively. A lot of the, like, hateful comments about the original God of War series are from people who never fucking played them. Like, there was a whole bandwagon when God of War 2018 came out. There's even clips, I think, of several, like, publications. Like, oh yeah, it's so much better than the older God of War games. It's like, did you play the old God of War games? No. Then shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. You goddamn jabroni. Like, no. If you haven't played it, shut the fuck up. You know? Right. That hunter is still alive, so... I think you probably agree RE4 is... Yeah, it is. Yeah, RE4 again. Very methodical. Can be fast-paced, but... if you, you know... If you... like the bridge fight, for example, if you just stand in the middle of the bridge and are complaining, oh, I'm getting hit in the back. It's like, well, then don't stand in the middle of the bridge, then. You know, pro tip. And then, you know, if you use that as, like, a counterpoint, people that are determined to just not do anything will be like, well, I shouldn't have to do that. It's like... okay, like, then what should you have to do? Again, I can't stress it enough, man. It annoys me, but, like, games critique is just so bad these days. It's so terrible. Because it's usually a mixture of, like, people can't accept that they're just not that good, they refuse to learn, they cannot separate, like, their interpretation versus how the game is actually made. Like, it's awful, man. And it's such a shame, because, you know, there was a time where you could only find, you know, like, the game's journalist opinion. Now you would think where everybody has the capacity to, like, make a really in-depth video or essay on something. You would think it would be better. But it's not.
This way.
This way, if you want to die... That was good timing. Right. Getting no one pistol ammo here. Like, that criticism in particular about RE4, like, oh, I just tune it out. I'm like, okay, you're just a scrub then. Yeah, you can't move and shoot. Like, yeah. You can't. You know, if you're still getting bodied, then maybe you're just not that good. Whoa! Okay, I actually thought I'd kill him first there, but... And because that's now been, like, you know, completely just twisted in that if you say that, it's like, oh, that's so toxic, man. That's the toxic gamer mentality. Like, no, it isn't. Like, if you're shit, then I'm sorry, your opinion does not mean as much as someone who is actually good. Again. The fact that that's considered a hot take these days, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, you know? It's like, okay, here's the thing, like, you have two choices, right? You can have, you need a house building, right? You have no house, but you have a lot of money, right? And you can have a team of, like, professional builders that have been building houses for years build your house. Or you can just pull in a complete group of nobodies off the street and have them build your house for you. Who do you think's going to build the better house? It's not toxic to say that the professionals will probably do a better job. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. Bitch. Nice. Hey, it wasn't massive, just you, based. Ooh. Trying to be a wise guy, are we? I saw you. Where is he? There he is. The worst enemy in this game, man. Camo deletes in the shadow. Fuckers are hard to see. There we go. He dropped 2 stickies too. A lot of it stated as a matter of fact, but it feels like games, much like any other form of art, is up to your personal preference. Yeah, exactly. And I say that's the biggest problem. People cannot differentiate, like, their interpretation between... Like, the words subjective and objective, like, mean nothing these days. Because, you know, you hear sentences like, from an objective standpoint, this art style is great. That's not objective. Like... You know, from an objective standpoint, this game has a good frame rate. The game in question has a rock-solid 60 FPS. That's true. Well, in my opinion, this game doesn't have a good frame rate, and the game runs at 120 frames a second, and doesn't drop at any frames. That's not an opinion, that's you being dumb. Like, sorry. But, real rap is real rap. If only examples are actually that simple, but they're not. I'm being a bit too, being a bit too aggressive there. But I talk about most perspectives on how a gameplay ought to be, and, yeah. Because I know he really doesn't like the new God of War. And yeah, it's not the same kind of game as the old ones, but I love the new God of War, mostly because of that. It's like, those old God of War games aren't going anywhere. Like, I can go back and play them, you know, whenever I want, and I do. I still enjoy them. But I also enjoy the new God of War for different reasons. Because I'm not going into the new one thinking, okay, this is gonna play like the original. I'm gonna be able to do like launches and, you know, like, and all that. So. You get a lot, that's the root of a lot of problems, actually. Just people trying to play a game like it's a different kind of game, you know.
Subtle.
I felt like that should have been a stick, but okay. People are too soft nowadays. Online they are, yeah. nice that way. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, honestly, Chili. I think if you're gonna say something is like objectively good game design, I don't think you can really argue that. Like, you know, I guess like to a point, I guess you could argue if a game's mechanics, you know, gel together really well, you can make an argument for it. You know, you can make an argument for it, but it's not something you can really prove. You can't prove that something is good game design or not. It's tricky, you know? Because the flip side is also true. You know, if something is bad, it's hard to prove it's bad. You know what I mean? I think bad is easier, though, to be fair. Do I think body shaming is bad? I feel like people around nowadays, they are out of shape and unhealthy. I mean, when you say body shaming, like, you know, I think that implies that you're being a dick to somebody. You know, if someone's like short or really tall or really fat or really thin, if you then say to that person like, oh, you know, if you insult them based on that, you know, that's not cool. But if it's a case of if someone is doing something, you know, that is making them very unhealthy, that's not bad for them. Again, don't shame them, but you know, there is reality, man. Like, you know, you only get at the end of the day, you only get one body. I'm just trying. Man, that's gonna be hard to make it to that. So. If the old God of War games will always be around, the old RE4 will always be around. So, I'm not afraid of the remake, I just think the remake is going to be shit. There's a difference. I want to be wrong. And in the event of the God of War comparison, the new God of War is good. I have a feeling that the new RE4 is not going to be. So... Ah, man, I really need to stop that guy getting that Banshee. Like, that's a problem.
Analyzing. This must be the control room. The entrance to the control center.
I feel like there was actually some more pistol ammo back here. Ever watch Raw Deal with Arnold? That rings a bell, but I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I've seen that. Because that's another thing where I think online, again, people's like interpretation of that online is super different. Only on Twitter, I feel like, you know, if you say, yeah, like, you know, being like 10 stone overweight is unhealthy, only on Twitter will people be like, oh my god, how dare you? You know, in the real world, I think, yeah, people would be like, yeah, no shit. Like, that's not, you know, that's not exactly like dropping a truth bomb on somebody, is it? I can't remember where I left my rocket launcher. I think it was quite a bit. Oh, there's a sniper ammo there too. So yeah, it's just one of them, man. People do that shit online because it gets attention and that, you know. Oh, is it a stone is 14 pounds, so it's like 6.9 kilos. Just say 7 kilos, honestly. 6.35, though. Yeah. 10 stone is 140 pounds. And yeah, you know, if you're 140 pounds overweight, like that's not good. That's not healthy. That's bad. That's very bad for you. And yeah. There are people that would be like, no, it's totally fine. Online. I'm pretty sure this is where I have to go. I hope it is, because, oh dear, that's a lot of enemies. And they say YOLO strats don't work. I laugh at thee. That was pure skill. If I had my rocket launcher, I would have, like, actually fought that fight, but alas, I did not. So, Fuck that shit. How did I live? That's a good question. I really hope I got a checkpoint there. I wasn't at... Yes, I did. Thank God for that. I believed that I would live, so I lived. That was really close. Dude, these fucking jackals, man. I'm telling you. Top tier. See, look at that. Perfect use. Like, that guy was going to run away with that grenade because I stuck him. I shot him to stop him running. I shot his buddy to stop him running. So I got 3 kills there instead of 1. You know, that's a cool little nuance there, you know. Yeah, you actually can run past a lot of shit, you know. It's true. Yeah, this level's long, man. Yeah. So, I'm getting more optimistic about RE4, but to be fair, only because I feel like my desires are different from yours. Yeah, I feel like the same thing. I don't really know. I guess at the core, I don't really want a remake of RE4. So, if, you know, to answer that question is kind of tricky, because I just straight up don't want a remake of RE4. But if they were going to remake it, which they are, you know, I just want them to give it this treatment. You know, give me RE4, but make it look really fucking good. I don't want RE4, like, shoehorned into the RE2, like, the modern remake template. I don't want that. But that said, you know, it's probably still going to be alright. And I'm still going to play it no matter what. I'm part of the problem. You know. Day one purchase. Even though I think it's going to be bad. But it's Resident Evil 4. So, like, you know. It's Resident Evil 4, man. I have to play it. I have to. I have to know. I have to know. Yeah, this level really is fucking long, isn't it? I've only been on this level, and like we're almost at 2 hours. Although, again, this level is one you can run past like a really good chunk of this level. Is this? Yeah, this is... Is this where I came in? I don't think so. I won't be as upset if they care to remake another past RE games first. Yes, I agree. Oh yeah, like it's gonna sell so well. And that's part of why the fact that they're doing it is annoying, is because there's gonna be so many people that have never played RE4 that, you know, like, oh yeah, this, because I'm guessing you're gonna be able to move and shoot in that game. You know, so there'll be loads of people being like, yeah, this fixes the biggest problem. What? How did that not run him over? You know, this fixes the biggest problem from RE4. You couldn't move and shoot in that game. Like, no, the biggest problem in that is that you're terrible at RE4. Like, sorry, but no. And there's going to be all sorts of shit from people that never played RE4 saying about how great it is. I knew that was going to happen. And yeah, that's what I'm more not looking forward to, is that it's going to be such a bandwagon game, you know? Seriously, how the hell did that not run that guy over? That made no fucking sense at all. I just thought I'd use this. That's going to be, yeah. But you know it's coming, man. You know that's coming. You know? There'll be, that was a good noise. You know, there'll be lifelong fans of Resident Evil 4 that be like, yeah, I just wish they'd have done that in the beginning. Motherfucker, you ain't played no RE4. You fucking poser. You know? Oops. I heard a good way to think about remakes is just being a distinct game, not a replacement. Oh yeah, it is. That's the way to think about it. It's just... I don't know, I think RE4 is a very special game. Like, historically. It really is. Like, that is... Whether you love or hate RE4, I think it is by far... It's one of the most important games ever made. And, you know... It'd be like if they remade Half-Life, you know? Or if they remade... I don't know, I'm trying to think of another game Because I was going to say Gears of War, but, you know, the developers of Gears of War were literally like, yep, if RE4 hadn't have come out, we wouldn't have figured this out. So, like, all the cover-based shooter memes from the 360 era, it's like, yeah, but, you know, RE4 was the, in a weird way, was like the progenitor of that. It wasn't Gears of War. So I don't know, man. But yeah, we'll see. It's not too long now, so there is the very off chance that somehow the combat is superior. There is also a chance that like Gal Gadot will knock on my door tonight and want like, you know, hours of sex. It's not like that. I don't think that's going to happen though. I will say that right now. There is no fucking way they will make that game play better than the original. No fucking way in hell will they do that. Wow. He literally just, like, just melted me first. What a bitch.
Let's get up there. We should commandeer one of those ghosts. We're going to need the firepower.
A ghost? Really? I would rather have my pistol. They did remake Half-Life 1. I must have missed that. Did they? As in like a full-on remake? Not a remaster? Get off that. See what I mean? Look at that, like two fucking needles. I think he's stuck. Oh, 2 needles and like half my shield is gone. Die. Yeah, I wish. But yeah, there's no way. And the main reason I am so confident in that is because I feel like a lot of people, especially like modern Capcom... Here's a good question. How many people do you really think, like, of the people that are working on that remake, how many of those people do you really think have played through RE4, like, more than twice? Like, come on. Like, it's probably not that many. Shut up. That Wraith cannon is very ominous, I gotta say. And again, I could be wrong, but I don't know. You look at the track record of a lot of stuff lately, and it's just the biggest event for it. I gotta be honest, is how a Halo Infinite turned out. Because all the time they were feeding everyone the fucking Kool-Aid of like, no, we know Halo, we get it, we get what people want, yeah, and then Halo Infinite comes out, and you're like, oh, you lying pieces of shit. You lying motherfuckers. And yet, fucking everyone fucking ate it up. Except me, because I fucking called all that shit. But yeah, and I think they're remaking RE4 because they know it will make money. Most of the people working on that game probably never even played it. So, that's why I have so little faith. I forgot it was 4 damage. Oh, it's more of a mod? Okay. My favorite Halo? Holy shit! I really hope I got a checkpoint there. I did. Thank God for that. Campaign, I say 2, because I love Halo 2. I really do. And the only reason that I hated Halo 2 was because of the ending. And, you know, that doesn't really matter anymore, because I could just go and play Halo 3. But multiplayer-wise, it's hard. Did you see him? You see him just, like, bitch slap his buddy out of the way? That was great. It's like, this scrub, how dare you get killed? Yeah, multiplayer is weird, because it really just depends on what mood I'm in. It's like, when I'm in the mood for old-school Halo, I will say that, but when I'm in the mood for more modern Halo, like Halo 5, I'm more in the mood for that, so... but we just said the same for the RE2 remake, which, by the way, I think pays great respect to the original. To a lesser extent, yes, but I feel like remaking an old school, like, PS1 era Resident Evil is that, you know, That's not an apples to apples comparison, do you know what I mean? It wasn't hard for them to build on that, and they still cut a load of shit. But remaking RE4 is a different... Like, that's a different thing. That's a different task at hand. So, and then you look at the... And you know, I would have agreed with that, but then, you know, the RE3 remake happened. Yeah. We know what happened there. And the biggest issue I have with those remakes is that I would just much prefer if they'd have just done the original remake style. You know? I think I would have much... That's what I would have wanted. I really would have preferred that. You know? I did... When you originally thought of, oh, I'd be sick if they remade, you know, the old school Resident Evils. I don't think anybody was envisioning, you know, a fairly, like, awkward third-person shooter when they thought of that. Halo 3 custom games were legendary. They were really good. How is God of War 3 on PS4, by the way? No, God of War on PS3 is fantastic. God of War on PS4, sorry. I would say that is actually the version to play. That game at just a way more higher frame, a way higher frame rate and solid performance. It's really fucking good, man. God of War 3 on PS4 is like the way to play that game.
This is it, Halo's control center.
More higher, yeah. It's more higher. This frame rate is more higher. I don't know, like, was it? I thought they announced the release for RE2 Remake pretty early, didn't they? I don't remember them, like, bringing that forward or anything.
That terminal,
but, you know, going back to what I was saying earlier, my problems with RE2 Remake are my problems. As an objective standpoint as you can get,
can't imagine the wealth
it's a
of
solid game.
The knowledge, so much, so fast. It's glorious.
Except for the fact where you're aiming is,
what
you know,
sort of weapon is it?
fucking
What
wank.
are you talking about?
Let's stay focused. Halo, how do we use it against the Covenant?
I think that's like a
This really
legitimate
isn't a
complaint
cudgel, you
against
barbarian.
those
It's
games.
something
Well, against the
else.
because it's not as bad in
Something
3.
much more important. The Covenant were right. This ring.
Speaking of which, I think Mayo does have an upcoming video on that coming out,
access.
actually, the RE2 remake.
Yes, the Forerunner built this place.
So I'm
What they
curious,
call a
like,
fortress world.
I'm guessing he's probably gonna like
No, that can't be.
be
those Covenant fools. They
be
must
pretty
have known. They
harsh
must have
towards
been
it because, like, again, the
Slow
general
down.
consensus
You're
is that that's a really
Covenant
good game.
found
So.
something buried in this ring. Something.
And he does
horrible,
seem to
now
be quite
they're
contrarian.
afraid.
Something buried. Where?
The captain. We've got to stop the captain.
Keys? What
The
do
weapons cache he's looking for. It's
Oh,
not
you can't
ready.
change
We can't let
graphics,
him
like-
get inside.
I don't understand.
There's no time. Get out of here. Find keys. Stop him. Before it's too late.
Man, that was a long level. Like, that really was a long level. Damn. It doesn't help that, you know, it's been a while. A lot of that is just, you know, oh yeah, there's elites here, and then you get killed, and you're like, oh shit, yeah. I need to remember, like, what's actually going on here. Alright, I've not got time to play another level, because that was pretty long. You know what we will do, though? We'll play Del Lago a couple of times. Because it's all good practice.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate
At least I got a pistol.
radio...
Alright, cool. Wait, how'd you, there we go. Save and quit. New unlocks. Great, I do not care. Alright, well that's it, Archive channel. Goodbye. I'll see you in part 4.